Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From the Grenadian capital, this is Network News for Tuesday, June 11, 2024. In the headlines, house in Tivoli destroyed by fire. Lawyer seeks stay in the Oscar Bartholomew case. Father's Day Weepan Fest on the Carenage this weekend to celebrate fathers. The Kevin Jones story, the only male preschool teacher in Grenada. Also in the news regionally, U.S. imposes sanctions on Guyanese mining magnate over alleged fraud. Internationally, Hunter Biden found guilty of federal gun crimes and faces possible prison term. Plus, in the sports news, the London-based Limitless Management to assist Grenadian basketball star Enel St. Bernard with his marketing and brand development. Good evening, I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. A devastating fire consumed a home in St. Andrew on Tuesday morning, leaving one man without a place to live. Rena Pett Thomas was at the scene today.
According to eyewitness reports, the blaze erupted sometime between 6 and 7 a.m. on Tuesday in the community of Tivoli, St. Andrew. Neighbors noticed smoke bellowing from the house and immediately called emergency services. Despite the rapid response of the fire department, the flames had already engulfed the entire structure, rendering it a total loss. A neighbor whose house was closest to the incident said she was frantic that her house would also be set ablaze due to the proximity of the 2 houses. She recalled her experience.
And I'm very saddened to see that it burned, and I was very traumatized because my house is close and people looking at it, you have to come to see directly how close the house are. And behind my house, all the vent for the toilet, the waste pipe, the spouting, it shrink. And it started to drop the liquid. My leaders go to the school on mornings very early, but this morning I went extra early and I came back. And when I came back, I saw smoke coming out from the roof of my neighbor house. And I was rather traumatized. I said, wow, to my husband, smoke, smoke, man house on fire. So he said, no, Lucian, that's a joke. I said, no, it's not a joke. When he watched, he see smoke run out. I go downstairs, I tell my sister, she was traumatized, she shake it, Lucian, call the police, Lucian, call the fire truck. Lucian, I say right about now, Pinky, I traumatized more than you. So I went by my neighbor, that is my cousin, Mrs. Joseph, and I tell her, I say, Mrs. Joseph, call the fire truck. So she said, okay, Tintin, I'll call the fire truck. And then we stayed a little while, and the fire truck came, but before the fire truck came, a neighbor across, he came, and he said, if we take out the main switch, and I tell him, I'm so traumatized, go inside the house, and he'll take out the main switch, they take out the internet, and then my boyfriend and he pulled the hose and they started to wet in the back of my house, and they wet it until the fire truck come. But when the fire truck came, the house was really gutted down to fire.
The owner of the burnt house is a former bus driver who plied the number 6 route. The fire is suspected to be the result of arson. Witnesses reported seeing a woman believed to be the homeowner's female companion leaving the scene just before the fire started. It is alleged that after the homeowner departed for work, she intentionally set the house on fire and then fled. Authorities are currently investigating these claims. Police and fire investigators are working together to piece together the events leading up to the fire. They have appealed to the public for any information that could assist in their investigation. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Well, some of the view that mothers are oftentimes more recognized than fathers. However, on Sunday, June 16, the spotlight will be turned on the nation's fathers. My colleague Christina John reports on an event being planned to celebrate Father's Day.
The spotlight is on the nation's fathers this weekend as the vibrant sound of steel pan music will resonate across the carnage on Father's Day as We Pan Fest brings together the community to celebrate culture and family. Organized by Senator Claudette Joseph and the town community, the event will take place on Sunday from 4 to 9 p.m. at the pedestrian plaza on the carnage. We Pan Fest, according to Senator Joseph, is an opportunity to honor fathers while also highlighting our cultural heritage. This event is expected to bring energy and vitality to the picturesque carnage, offering a space for everyone to come together in celebration.
Fest, which will be held this Sunday, Father's Day, on the Carnage Pedestrian Plaza, will not just bring our community together, but will also be a special event that honors our father.
The one-day event will feature performances by some of Grenada's finest steel bands.
We'll have the reigning panorama champions, as I said, the next New Dimensions. We will have the Suzuki Pan Wizards out of River Road, and we will have the Co-op Bank Comancheros being the feature bands at the first ever We Pan Fest. And infused will be several local cultural acts, mainly soca artists, and of course, Rootsman Kelly, who is our reigning Calypso monarch. We would have former Groovy monarch, Blackadan. We would have Young Pert, Zeal, Lasho, LED, Chaos, Young Mad, and
in addition to the rich musical lineup, We Pan Fest will provide a variety of food and beverage options, ensuring that attendees can savor the flavors of Grenada while enjoying the festivities. The event, which is suitable for the entire family, reflects a commitment by organizers to making cultural celebrations accessible to all members of the community. Face painting will also be available for children. Senator Joseph also shared her vision for the future of We Pan Fest, expressing a desire to host the event more frequently and potentially introduce a competitive aspect.
Especially in this period, we want that sense of community and togetherness and bonding to return to all our communities. And so I know for a fact from the impact of a steel band, Angel Harps, on my little area, that the steel band movement is one avenue through which we can build stronger and better communities. And that is why I thought a steel band event is one way that I can make just my little contribution towards building a better community.
Christina John, GBN News.
The first Calypso tent launch for the season promises a blend of new talent and seasoned performers. Beverly Telesford reports.
Fathers are in for an early treat as the Kaiso Bards tent kicks off the season with its opening just ahead of Father's Day. Leader of the Kaiso Bards tent, Finley Scholar Jeffrey, said they saw it fit to start the season with a bang while paying homage to fathers in Grenada.
Calypso Bards, which is a tent that has the greatest degree of longevity. We have been there 30 odd years and counting. And this year we are leading the charge. As you know, Carnival is coming and we will be opening our doors to the public on Friday, the 14th of June. We are moving very, very early this year. And we dub it an early Father's Day treat because usually everything and the focus is on mothers and nothing for the fathers. So we are saying fathers, you are getting a treat this year. So the Luke Cinema in Grenville, which is basically the home of the tent, will be opening the Bards tent to the public 8 p.m.
The tent leader boasted of the tent's longevity, adding that it will continue due to the interest of the new Calypsonians who have been added to its cast.
Interestingly, this year, Bards always prides itself really on bringing new people into the fold. Last year, we saw the emergence of IMG, and he went from nothing, no name, straight into the finals. And this year is no exception. We have about 4 new artists who will be making their debut. There is a young lady called Tiny. She is the niece of Squeezy, so she has that Kaiso in her DNA. We have Area Code, who usually was a soca artist.
The blend of new voices with the more experienced members of the cast of over 20 Calypsonians is expected to provide a stellar experience for patrons.
Well, this year we have the return of Squeezy in competition. After a very long time out in the wilderness, Squeezy is returning. So this is really, really great news. And then you have the usual suspects, myself, Big G, Prince, Teacher Eddie, Cox, who is there always. And then you have the usual people like Leaky and Pecos and Ras Pablo, who is making a comeback. We have the ladies power like Shanda and Monique.
Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
In a field traditionally dominated by women, Kevin Jones, a teacher at the Telescope Preschool, is the only male preschool teacher in the country. He shared his experience in the profession with GBN's Rena Pett Thomas.
With a passion for early childhood education and a heart full of love for his students, Mr. Kevin Jones is redefining traditional gender roles and stereotypes. As a primary school teacher at the Telescope Primary School for 6 years, his unique and engaging communication style with his very young students is nothing short of captivating. During a visit to the school this morning, the 3-year-olds were seen enthusiastically participating in a lesson taught by Mr. Jones in the breezy schoolyard. Armed with a laptop, he utilized a multi-sensory approach that held the children's attention and made learning an enjoyable experience.
For one, I always find it best to be outside so that children can have real life experience outside. You take them into the real world, just outside there, but it's like in the real world. So instead of just you think it inside the classroom, you think outside and everybody have fun. You see how they enjoy the cool air, the nice sunlight, and learning takes place better at that time.
So let's watch her. Listen. Let's watch her. Come everybody, come and see.
Jones, who holds a degree in information technology and a certificate in early childhood, said he ventured into teaching after being inspired by his mother.
The thing that inspired me to become a teacher was watching my mom, Hummelin Jones, from the Practical Government School. The way how she would, go around her children, make sure that they feel welcome, feel safe. this, inspired me to become a teacher. And since she's my role model, I decided why not walk in her footsteps. While doing some research, I realized that there's a lot of males, doing early childhood. So I decided why not take the chance and be a male presence or even a father figure for those kids, which will be both beneficial for both boys and girls. And have been proven that it's beneficial.
Believing that early childhood education is the foundation of future success, Jones is driven by his dedication to his students and his craft. Jones spoke of his greatest challenges and rewards as a teacher.
My greatest challenge as a preschool teacher is having kids coming from different backgrounds with different abilities. And you see, a lot of times we don't have enough resources, or I should say limited resources, to adequately deal with some of those kids' backgrounds. So that is one of my biggest challenges as of today. My greatest pleasure, I should say, is watching them develop and manifest into great human beings, and knowing that learning took place, and just to see the developmental milestone.
Acting principal of the Telescope Primary School, Hester Baptiste, has welcomed the techniques being used by the young teacher. She spoke of the unique relationship between the teacher and his students.
What is so amazing about Mr. Jones is that, the students, you would see they run into him and calling him daddy. We in our school community, we have a lot of single parent households, and having Mr. Jones as a male figure in the early ages of the students.
The hope is that more males will venture into teaching in the area of early childhood. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
All right, you are watching Network News. Still to come from us, lawyers seek stay in the Oscar Bartholomew case.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. That's why on June 22nd, we're hosting our Easy Ride Auto Show at Ariza's Car Park, Bruce Street. Speak to our professional loan officers, car dealers, and insurance brokers in one convenient location. Learn about our special offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. This is your opportunity to secure your Easy Ride loan and drive away in style.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
I'm here to say a special thank you to GRENLEC for all that they have been doing for us. Now, most recently, we are very grateful for the paving of our yard. We now have easy access to drop off, to pick up stuff, and also it serves as a recreation point. So we're very, very grateful. And again, we want to say hats off to GRENLEC for always being there for us. And we hope that God would bless the company so that you can continue to support us.
GRENLEC, energizing our community.
Washing the vehicle, use a bucket, not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
It's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Get ready, Grenada, for the 18th annual Hubbards Legends in Concert. Hubbards Legends in Concert, as we raise our hands and give thanks. On Saturday, October 26, 2024, Thanksgiving weekend, Grenada Trade Center, 7:30 p.m. Hubbards Legends in Concert. Stay tuned to GBN for more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for Grenada to laugh again. Heritage Theatre presents Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024, Saturday, June 22nd and Sunday, 23rd June at the Trade Center in Grandance, and on Sunday, 30th June at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville. Showtime, 7 p.m. every time, featuring some of Grenada's best ambassadors of comedy. Robert White.
I'll line up behind the yellow for 9 elections straight. I changed all in time to lose the last election. Why? Because I'm always on the losing side.
Dillion Walters.
Every McWayne I couldn't take. I don't tell them all they didn't know.
Kareem Alexis and other outstanding comedic performances, all coming to knock you off your seats with laughter. Get your tickets now. Bring out the entire family. Tickets are $60. It's time for Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024.
The place go flood with laughter.
Avoid leaks at home. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the climate resilient water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. In a significant development, the counsel for 4 defendants in the Oscar Bartholomew manslaughter case is seeking a stay in the almost 13-year-old matter. An application was made to the court for an order stating that the delay in the trial is inordinate to the point that the accused individuals can no longer enjoy their entitlement to a trial within a reasonable time. Attorney Francis Alexis KC provided an update on the outstanding matter, which is now before the Court of Appeal.
The court agreed with us on both at common law and under the Constitution. However, the court said they're not going to stay the proceedings. So our remedy is simply a declaration that our constitutional right has been violated and our common law right has been violated. We have appealed against it, saying that the judge ought to have gone further and stayed the proceedings, that there should be no further criminal proceedings against the defendants.
The matter involves suspended police officers Edward Gibson, Sean Gannis, Roddy Felix, and Wendell Sylvester, who were committed to stand trial for manslaughter in November 2017 in connection with the death of Bartholomew. The victim was allegedly beaten into a coma at the St. David's police station and later died. Manslaughter is the crime of killing a human being without malice, aforethought, or otherwise in circumstances not amounting to murder. The suspects, who are currently on $100,000 bail each, are being represented by attorneys Dr. Francis Alexis KC, Anselm Clouden, Ali Gill, and Ruggles Ferguson KC. The court was forced to declare a mistrial during the first trial, which commenced before now retired High Court Judge Justice Victoria Charles Clark in September 2022. The matter is currently before Madam Justice Paula Guilford at the St. George's No. 1 High Court.
Judge, it's a new judge in the matter, has set a date for the 7th of October for the trial to commence again. Whether that will happen would depend on our proceedings before the Court of Appeal now. So between now and the 7th of October, we should know from the Court of Appeal what is the lay of the land.
Other news, the compliance unit within the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority continues to make breakthroughs in 2 illegal acts: illegal dumping and illegal sand mining. Christina John has been speaking with the compliance manager at the authority.
Charges are likely to be laid as perpetrators were caught red-handed committing an illegal act. The lens of officers of the compliance unit came upon some illegal sand miners on a beach in St. Andrew. Our news desk was in conversation with Godfrey Fleming, compliance manager, on Tuesday, who disclosed that this appears to be a recurrent practice since one of the individuals were caught in the act before and was given strict warning.
Compliance enforcement unit continue to perform different operations. So, for example, we were in the northern side of Grenada, where we went to a location in Conference, and there we observed 2 trucks that were in the process of illegal sand mining. Right. One of the trucks left without the sand, the disposal of the sand. The other truck went with the sand. I must also say that the said truck that went with the sand was caught before in the same process, getting themselves involved in that form of illegal sand mining. He was instructed to dispose of the sand back onto the beachfront, which he complied with. He was given a serious warning, but it was very alarming to see that he went back and was caught again by the compliance unit.
A number of beaches around the island have been badly eroded, some as a result of the removal of sand from the beachfront. Some environmental organizations have resorted to the replanting of mangroves and or coconut trees to help save what's left. Fleming said the matter was reported to the Grenville police with the hope that some action will be taken and also serve as a deterrent to others intending to engage in a similar illegal act.
This matter was reported to the Grenville police station to a senior police officer on the violation. We went further because we take this thing to be very serious, the sand mining. And Assistant Commissioner of Police was also informed of that action that was done by these truckers.
Sand mining was not the only bane in that area. He also mentioned the large accumulation of construction debris as well as household items in an area called Savon Swayze. Our news desk contacted the Community Relations Department seeking confirmation of anyone being detained in relation to the illegal act. We were informed that no arrest has been made. However, a report was made to the police. The illegal nature of sand mining is based on Chapter 29 of the Beach Protection Act, an act to prohibit the unauthorized removal of sand, stone, shingle, and gravel from the seafront. Act number 67 of 1979. According to this act, if any person digs or takes and carries away any sand, stone, shingle, or gravel from the seashore, he or she is guilty of an offense and liable on summary conviction to a fine of $500 and to imprisonment for 6 months. Christina John, GBN News.
Now, the investigation into the financial operations of the faith organization continues. Beverly Telesford has the very latest in this report.
In providing an update on investigations into the community-based non-profit faith organization for People's Development Corporation, Inc., which is linked to former Education Minister Emmeline Peer, Attorney General Claudette Joseph confirmed that the organization has taken legal action against the government of Grenada.
As we investigate the matter, Faith has commenced proceedings against the state, claiming certain sums that they say were due and payable to them at the point when the relationship was severed. We have taken the position that we actually do not owe Faith. So Faith organization, we have taken the position the government does not owe Faith any money. In fact, it is Faith who owes government. So the matter is pending before the court, that aspect instituted by Faith. But our investigation into the bigger scheme is still ongoing.
The Attorney General explained that given the magnitude of the investigation, it is still ongoing.
We have found that this matter to be quite an interesting, intricate one, and potentially a very corrupt enterprise that unfortunately apparently entangled even the cabinet. So it is a matter that we are still investigating.
Faith Development Organization was contracted by the former New National Party administration to manage the sanitization of schools during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Attorney General claims that over $6 million passed through the company within 2 years, raising significant red flags. She dismissed claims that government is responsible for paying workers under the Faith organization who were owed money upon the end of the contractual relationship between the organization and government when the National Democratic Congress administration came into office.
As we previously disclosed, in a space of 2 years, this one entity received $6.8 million. And at the point when we ceased the contractual relationship with them, there are some workers that it is alleged were not paid. Now, these workers were employed by Faith, so their account is for Faith to settle.
Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
The switch from too dry to too wet. Nature's nudge reminds us we are in the hurricane season, so always be prepared. It's time for GBN ISAW. Stay with us.
Tonight's ISAW shows a drastic contrast in today's weather conditions compared to Monday's. Our citizen journalist captured extreme flooding in the Montrouge area on Monday, following torrential rains which affected the island. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Next in network news, government issues warning to squatters.
Miss Faithlin's family drama continues with I Do by Urias Peters at Labucan Creative Center, Saturdays at 8 p.m., Sundays at 6 p.m., June 8th to 30th.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
With the biggest blowout sale from Sisson's Paints. Get 30% on Sisson's Text Coat, Berger Weatherproof, and Easy Clean paints, all sizes. Your Weather Warrior, paint to protect. Ensure your home is season ready and beautiful. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Head to the Color Shop or any Sisson's hardware partner nationwide and save 30% now. Shop now and get a free plastic float with every Sisson's Text Coat purchase and a free Paint Sensations paint with every 1 gallon purchase of Berger Weatherproof or Sisson's Easy Clean. Sale ends soon.
From the fertile heart of Grenada to the far reaches of the globe, Ram's Supermarket brings together the best of both worlds. Savor the freshest, locally sourced produce from our trusted Grenadian farmers and explore a curated selection of top-quality, international favorites. Experience a shopping journey where warmth meets a world of flavors and affordability meets premium quality. At Rams, we welcome everyone to discover the joy of global and local culinary delights. Nestled in Sugar Mill, Grand Anse, we are open all week to offer you a taste of home and beyond. Rams Supermarket, where our family, community, and the world come together. We are the good food people.
Yeah, my birthday. Yeah, dog, so no. Who leave 1 week? Nah. Telling you. You them boss dragon? Hello. You see that? About 10 that them man make a hard on them man. Me a 38 bro. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number 1 run man. That easy. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number 1. Yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Class Code, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
The laundry, always do a full load. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the climate resilient water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
In an effort to tackle the issue of illegal land occupation, officials from the Ministry of Lands and Forestry have issued a warning to squatters. Rena Pett Thomas tells us more.
Officials from the Ministry of Lands and Forestry under its land regularization program are calling for an immediate halt to the construction of houses and other structures on government land. Squatting, defined as the unauthorized occupation of land and property, has become a significant problem in various communities across the country. George Skerrett, Director of the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands, Forestries and Marine Resources, emphasized that such activities are illegal and can lead to severe consequences for those involved.
Don't go and construct any buildings of whatever kind, whether it be wood or concrete. And the anti-squatting unit will be even more vigilant at this time. The anti-squatting unit will be out there and they will be deconstructing these structures when they meet them, and they'll be serving a notice which has legal force.
The director has outlined several steps for those who are currently seeking to purchase government land.
I see persons who come to the office or call with the misconception that they're occupying government lands at the moment and they will be given title to them. The thing is, no, this is not the case. If you wish to acquire lands from the government, you need to make an application. Your application will be processed in the normal way, and once you have approval, then you'll be given a letter stating that you're approved, how much land you're getting, and the cost of the land and the terms of the sale.
Skerrit says that the formation of the land regularization program should not be seen as a free card to occupy Crown land. Officials have been conducting site visits and assessment to determine the extent of the problem and develop appropriate solutions.
It is no free for all that everybody goes now and grab a piece of land somewhere and expect that the government of Grenada will later on turn around and grant you a title to it. So please do the correct thing. It is application first, approval, and sale agreement. It is not a case where you get land simply by taking it. Squatting is illegal.
Government said it remains committed to promoting sustainable land use and ensuring that all land-related activities are within legal standards. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Sports news coming up next.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Yard. Use a broom instead of a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Violence is never the answer. Let's talk it out. We need a safe space for our children to grow up, so let us respect each other. You see this little light of mine? I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna keep it burning, for the children is looking on. So let's take advantage of the gun amnesty in full effect until July 30th. Remember, the answer is love. A message from the Ministry of National Security. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna keep it burning.
The gun amnesty remains in effect until July 30th. A message from the Ministry of National Security.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Sporting fans, good evening. Clique Sports Management Group Inc. has joined forces with Limitless Management in London to enhance the marketing and brand development of Grenadian basketball star Enel St. Bernard. This collaboration marks a significant step in St. Bernard's burgeoning basketball career as he prepares for a promising future in the sport. Baptiste, Chief Executive Officer of Clique Sports Management Group Inc., expressed enthusiasm about the partnership.
The current landscape of college basketball has given them the opportunity to sign NIL deals, name, image, and likeness contracts. So our plan is to exploit all of these opportunities for both players and who will come after those two guys, but we will be taking advantage of those. So it's a great time now to be in college basketball, and with the whole approval of college can actually take care of the players now, it's just great timing. So these guys know that they need to come to work hard if they want to take advantage of these opportunities.
Enel St. Bernard is currently in London attending various events as he prepares for his final year at Panola College in Texas, USA. He shared insights into the role and support of Limitless Management.
They would spearhead that initiative, so whichever events they want me to take part in, whichever photo shoots or their brand reaches out to them, I would be partaking in some of those events. Also on our social media, his and mine, I also do my own personal stuff as well too, but in terms of the UK stuff, it would be directly through Limitless Management. We had a suggestion from them about taking part in a shoot in Spain in June, so yeah, those type of events I'm going to be used for brand marketing.
Adding to his growing list of achievements, St. Bernard has been selected to participate in the prestigious 2024 NCAA College Basketball Academy in Rock Hill, South Carolina from July 23 to 25. This event is notable for being the only event in July during which Division I basketball coaches scout talent. Before leaving for South Carolina, St. Bernard is set to display his skills at the JA48 Showcase in Phoenix, Arizona on July 11 and 12. This event will feature basketball training development, competitions, and life skills coaching for athletes and their chaperones, with a view to providing a holistic development experience. The collaboration between Clique Sports Management Group, Inc. and Limitless Management is poised to propel Enel St. Bernard's talent to new heights, making him a name to remember in the world of basketball. Well, 17 local coaches gathered at the Grenada Olympic House on Saturday, June 8, for the start of the Girls Positive and Safe Coaching Pathway Workshop. This event, an initiative of the Caribbean Association of National Olympic Committees, the Association for International Sport for All, and Nike, aims to tackle gender inequity in sports and foster a more inclusive environment for girls. The workshop is designed to remove barriers and create a more equitable, accessible, accommodative, and positive experience for girls in sports. Danisha Brathwaite, a junior athletes coach in the Ministry of Sports and a certified girls safe coach trainer, highlighted the importance of such initiatives.
The program is basically for coaches to create a safe space for girls within sport. So we are trying to get that women role going within the sports, and also within the athletes. Most of them, there are a lot of stereotypes going on and a lot of barriers for women in sports. So we're trying to make that space, and accommodating for women.
One of the workshop's motivational speakers, Hazelyn Regis Buckles, addressed the participants and shared her insights and experiences.
One of the biggest pieces is getting more females involved in coaching. So I wanted to take this opportunity to, one, support Danisha, and two, learn more and be more involved to share my expertise, but at the same time, learn more about what it means to really coach young girls. And also, how do we support coaches and different entities, including all stakeholders, in making sure that Grenada have more female coaches and that we get more females involved in sports in Grenada.
She said the enthusiasm and openness of the participants were inspiring.
We do understand that girls are more likely to have problems around their bodies. So we want to make sure that we build in self-esteem when it comes to body confidence. And safeguarding is also a very, very big deal. We had Renee Samuel, who is in the training for the safeguarding officer, who also presented and shared with the coaches as well. So that was awesome. It was a way to bridge the gap to make sure that we're working together for the benefit and the safety of all athletes in Grenada.
The workshop welcomes both male and female coaches, emphasizing the collective responsibility to promote gender equity in sports. Over the course of 8 weeks, participants will engage in a hybrid training program culminating in certification by the Association for International Sport for All as girls' positive and safe pathway coaches. The objectives of the course include raising awareness about the significance of an active and a healthy lifestyle among girls and women, and the need for coaching adaptations specific to their needs. We can tell you too, the program aims to provide comprehensive training and education to coaches, sports leaders, and managers, enhancing the quality of sports coaching offered to girls and women through the pathway toolkits and modules. Additionally, the initiative seeks to support senior female athletes transitioning into coaching roles, ensuring their valuable experience and knowledge continue to benefit the sports community. The creation of networks of advocates, trainers, and alumni of the pathway is also a key component, fostering a community of support and continuous improvement. Sports news for the time being. The United States on Tuesday imposed sanctions on Guyanese mining magnate Nazar Mohammed and his son over allegations the two men defrauded the Guyana government of tax revenues and bribed public officials. The sanctions, which target three of the men's companies as well as a Guyanese government official, fall under an executive order aimed at stemming corruption and human rights abuses. In a statement, the U.S. Treasury Department official Brian Nelson said the action aimed to disrupt those who seek to exploit Guyana's underdeveloped gold sector for personal gain. The Treasury Department sanctions target Mohammed's son Azruddin, along with the companies Mohammed's Enterprise, Hadi's World, and Team Mohammed's Racing Team. The Guyanese official targeted May Thomas, who is described as the country's permanent secretary of the Ministry of Labor and a former Home Affairs secretary. Hunter Biden, the son of U.S. President Joe Biden, has been found guilty of lying about his drug use when buying a gun. A juror in the United States, in the U.S. state of Delaware, found the president's son guilty on all three counts after hearing a week of witness testimony and evidence in the high-profile criminal trial. Hunter Biden, who pleaded not guilty to the charges, could face up to 25 years in prison. The high-profile trial comes as his father runs for re-election. This is the first time a sitting president's child has been found guilty of a crime.
Well, given Hunter Biden has widely admitted his drug use in the past, he's written a book about it. It took the jury just 3 hours to come to the conclusion that he was, in fact, guilty of the crimes he was accused of. As you mentioned, 3 charges of lying on a federal gun form. Basically, when he went to buy a gun back in 2018, he checked no on a box that you're required to, and a form that you're required to fill out under federal law, saying that he had not been an unlawful user or addicted to drugs. But the prosecution presented evidence that he texted with a drug dealer on the very same day that he actually bought that weapon. So again, it didn't take very long for the jury to reach this guilty conclusion. I should also point out that he was getting ready to sign a plea agreement, basically admitting to lesser charges about a year ago when that deal fell apart and required him to come and face the charges in trial in the run-up to the presidential election that his father is facing, no less.
We'll remind you of the headlines right after this. A reminder of the headlines. House in Tivoli destroyed by fire. Lawyers seek stay in the Oscar Bartholomew case. Father's Day, we pan-fest on the Carenage this weekend to celebrate Father's Day. The Kevin Jones story, the only male preschool teacher in Grenada. Also in the news, regionally, U.S. imposes sanctions on Guyanese mining magnate over alleged fraud. Internationally, Hunter Biden found guilty of federal gun crimes and faces possible prison term. Plus, in the sports news, the London-based Limitless Management to assist Grenadian basketball star Enel St. Bernard with his marketing and brand development. That's all from us here in the newsroom. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Thank you so much for tuning in to the broadcast. Goodbye.